And we are live. Good morning, people. Happy Saturday, November the 3rd. Hope you guys enjoying the weekend. We have a nice little 7-game slate again. NBA's been nice. Been a couple good slates lately. This whole week actually. So it's been good. Yesterday I did fine. I didn't have a lot of Chris Paul, but I still cashed like 9 of my entry cash out of 20. And then made up for it, like a $7 profit, whatever. But I'm getting better at 20 max entry. About to do the same thing again, same procedure. But yeah, Chris Paul was the play yesterday. He went off, and if you paired it with Capella, you were looking good. Bogdanovich, I think Ears, I call him. He made an appearance on the court, and he did well. It's just the game got out of hand, but he was great value. He was definitely going towards 40 points, 40 Fanduel points, that is. And then we got Dwight Howard, the news that no restriction. He was a great play, except the game got out of hand, which sucks because, I mean, Washington just sucked. I mean, they played really well in the first half, and all of a sudden they got blown away. I was disappointed because I got a whole bunch of Bogdanovich and Bojan and Dwight Howard. I was like, come on, man, keep it close, because they were really low owned. You know, no one wanted to take the gamble, and I did, and it was gonna pay off. But you know, they didn't kill my lineup. I wish those games stayed closer. And the game that didn't blow out, that we all thought would blow out, stood there like the Bulls. They hung around. Some other games thought it would blow out, hung around. It's just bad. And Draymond was the lock. Like I mentioned him in the video, he was stone cold lock, and he did his thing. I mean, anytime you get Draymond on any site that's under 7K is usually a lock. That's just way too cheap for what he does, you know. But moving on, man. We got 7 games today. 7 games. They ignored the Philly, Detroit game, I think. I don't know why, but I mean that game's probably garbage anyway. So we just focus on 7 games. I'm gonna do Fanduel and Draftkings pricing again. Back to my normal script, because we'll be playing some Fanduel today. So yeah, starting off point guard position by position. Actually, let me just go over the scores, because that's very important. Ignoring the Detroit Philadelphia game, we got Boston Indiana back to back for these two, I believe. I don't know. Boston played yesterday. I forgot. I'm pretty sure Indiana did. Yeah, Indiana played with Bulls. 208. That's a low total. Both teams play pretty good defense. It's hard to me to have any exposure here, but I mean the guy to play is actually Kyrie or Tatum. I mean Jaylen Brown's expected to come back. The rest of the Indiana guys are priced down because of the matchup. So if you think this game stays competitive and you think it will go over a little bit more, you could target a couple of guys here. I wouldn't like max all my exposure here. If you're doing 1-9, I probably would try not to have any exposure here. Then we got Cleveland and Charlotte, 222.5 total. Charlotte is favored by 9. Obviously, we don't want to predict blowouts because you know how that is. But I mean, if you take blowouts away, Charlotte is in a good spot. Kemba is in a good spot. Tony Parker has a game time decision tag because some kind of soreness, whatever pain he's feeling. If he's somehow ruled out, I love Kemba more. But if Tony Parker decides to play, it makes it a little bit tough because he takes a lot away from Kemba if Tony's doing well. You can see it in the scoreboards. I mean, you can see it just by the game log that once Tony Parker has a good game, Kemba just take a back seat. So definitely something you have to consider. But the rest of the Charlie guys are also in play. Like Lamb is pretty cheap on DK. A Monk, you want to take a shot at that. Also, the guys in Cleveland I like is probably Christian Thompson. I know it's Christian Thompson, but I mean he's going against Cody Zeller, so it's something you might have to take consideration to. And he's been doing pretty well. Then Miami and Atlanta, 5.5 favorite. Miami 226.5 total, which is a nice one. Of course, we want to attack Atlanta because Atlanta just suck balls right now. That's why, and also Miami. We already have the news. The Dragic is out. I am recording this like around, what time is it? I got the news already, but at 10 right now, West Coast, California. So we know the news that Gordon Dragic, the Dragon, he's out. Tyler Johnson is game time decision. I think he will step in play because he was only sick. He becomes a great value and probably very chalk too. So there is an alternate source to pivot off of him if he becomes very chalky. But he's a great value play. That's it for there. Atlanta, I mean, Miami got a lot of good guys in play also. Like Winslow, I think that's my dude today because his price is so low. Playing against Atlanta, I love that. And then we got Whiteside, of course. Whiteside against Atlanta is kind of no-brainer. I mean, his price is kind of too high. But if the game stay close, he should smash that price. The only other thing I don't like about Whiteside is like I feel like he has a little bit of problem playing against like a little more mobile center like Lin and then Dedmon. There's a little bit more faster than him. He just kind of get lost out there. As far as the Atlanta side, Trae Young is always in play. He's cheaper in Draftkings, I noticed, so he's more in play there. And then you can take a shot at every other guy in Atlanta. I like Jeremy Lin because he's showing a little bit more usage now, playing alongside Trae Young. Obviously, he's not going to take over Trae Young as well because they want to develop Trae Young. But so if somehow this game blows out or something like that, I mean, Alex Lin has the opportunity. Not Alex Lin, I'm sorry. Jeremy Lin has the opportunity to 10x again. So I like him as a good punt. And you can take that as a pivot off of Tyler Johnson. Houston's is -8.5. Chicago 223.5. Once again, we're faced with the Bulls, a crappy team also. Against Houston, these two teams just played, so this is a back-to-back. James Harden is coming back. Chris Paul, I noticed his price is dipped because Harden's back. He had a monster game yesterday. You can go back if you want to, except his usage comes down when Harden's back. We all know that. But Capella is in a great spot. His price is decent enough, and Capella does better when Harden's there because of their killer pick and roll that they play. And then Harden, he opens up more for other guys. Like even Melo I think is better in play when Harden's back because he always kick back to open looks for Melo to hit those threes, and Chicago can't defend that. Then we got New Orleans 228.5, San Antonio 3.5 favorites. I like this game if AD plays more. You can say it is pretty much going to be competitive, a fast-paced game. I want to go DeRozan, but his price is so high that he has to give you 60 burger or you won't be happy with that price. I mean, that is really high. But the usage is either DeRozan or Aldridge, and Aldridge has a bigger discount. So as far as that side goes, and then New Orleans side, obviously we got AD. Seems like he's gonna play. He almost played the last game, but then he decided to sit out like last minute. I think AD comes out and play. Drew is still a great play because Elf is still out, so he still get handle the ball more. And then if Drew's random play, I kind of like him more too. Utah 209.5, Denver -5. Let's see. I'll cover that more in the thing. Lakers, Portland 235.5. Then Portland's favored by 3. All right, let's just dive into the position by position. I think you guys are more into that, but that's just a brief preview of how I want to attack some games so far. We got Dame Lillard. He's 9.7. Ooh, he's 9.7. Against LA, I do like. He's priced up there. He's probably the top. Yeah, he's probably the top point guard for the day. He's plus 200 more and DK, so I don't like that. But because of his price, I think his ownership will probably be low. Ownership wise, I do like Kemba Walker is 9.3. Like I said, if somehow Tony Parker is feeling that pain and somehow sits out, I like Kemba Walker a whole lot more, just because he does more when Tony Parker is out. Chris Paul, 9,000. I would much rather play him on DK because he's $200 cheaper. But I mean, Harden's back. I don't expect him to hit that again, but it is the Bulls, so keep that in mind. Kyrie Irving, he's 7.8. I only like him because the ownership will be low on him, and he's kind of doing his thing again. Jaylen Brown is coming back, so it kind of takes away from Kyrie because that's we've seen it when Jaylen Brown play alongside Kyrie, it doesn't really help his upside. But he's 7.8 against Indiana. This game is gonna suck a lot, but you can stack this game and hopefully it goes over, and you'll be looking good. Because nowhere will go here. It'll be low owned. Trae Young, I mentioned, he's 7.2. $5 cheaper on DK. I'll take a shot at him there, but not on Fanduel. I think he's an okay play just because Tyler Johnson is going to be probably guarding him, and if Trae Young gets streaky, he should pay that price off. But we all know Trae Young, he just it's not predictable, man. His consistency is not there. His shots goes in. If he does a little bit more with the assists and all that, then he'll pay it off. But he defended pretty well. Jamal Murray, 7.2, playing at altitude. He's okay. I believe Denham Mitchell is back, so this game has potential to be very competitive. I do like Jamal Murray a little bit. Ricky Rubio, 6.2. He went off last game as expected against Memphis. With Donovan Mitchell being back and back-to-back, I'm a little bit under Rubio, but it should be a good matchup anyways. Lonzo Ball is a no because of Rondo situation, and same thing with Rondo. I don't like it. Derek Collison is just 5'4". He's cheap, but against Boston it's a no for me. Colin Sexton is 5'1". I think that's just ridiculous. George Hill's same thing. These guys are just spending minutes. Scary Terry is 4'5". You can take a shot at Scary Terry. I think that's cheap. Tony Parker, I mentioned him. He's feeling a little bit hurt. Kind of scared me away, but there is some value there. If he does come out and play well, he can easily hit value. Cameron Payne is 4'3". There are reasons to play Campaign, like Chris Paul defense isn't that great anymore. That's probably because of age. But Campaign is, like I said, he's gonna have the minutes, and if he gets some shot in and do a little more, it won't take much to pay that price off. But it is a back-to-back. But he didn't play that much minutes last game. The other guy, Arkinardo or whatever, Ryan, funky name. That dude, he played most of the minutes. So yeah, you got kind of a healthy Campaign in this matchup. So I don't mind it 4-3, but I mean very very low. Tyler Johnson is gonna be the chalk for the day. I can already see it. He's 4-2, for good reason. He's gonna play the main point guard over there, and against Atlanta, so it's hard to be off of Tyler Johnson. But I don't know. I'll probably have like 50% of him just because it's too good of a matchup and too good of a price to say no to it. Might have to eat that chalk. MCW is just garbage. Brian Forbes is 4,000. Nobody in San Antonio should be interested in, besides DeRozan or LMA, or maybe Bellinelli, but that's it. Those are role players there. Everybody else, they don't get there, barely get there. Corey Jones I did like yesterday a lot. too bad the game stayed close. If not, he would have probably crushed it. No one saw that coming. What else? Ryan, like I said, he's 3-9. If he's splitting minutes again with Payne, you can take a shot at him. He's 3-9. If the games get out of hand, I think Ryan gets more minutes, and the usage is really low, but garbage time, he should do okay. Jeremy Lin is 3-9 also. I do like a lot of the punt. I mentioned that already. Next to XM, garbage. He was probably chalky yesterday, and I told you don't play it. But then again, he was a drop scorer, so it doesn't matter much. But I didn't like Dante XM. He just doesn't have that much skill. Patty Mills, I don't know why I keep running to this guy, but it is just the Pelicans. Steph Curry, not enough minutes. Tim Frazier's probably starting again, but 13% usage is not bad. The minutes is not bad. San Antonio, San Antonio defense is not all that great anymore. He's a good value too there. If you want to go super cheap punt, I think he's okay. Shooting guard. DeMar DeRozan, DD, 9.9. That's so high. He's $500 cheaper on DK, and I still kind of want to click that button. But he is getting like the most usage, 24, 29, 34. He's seen a couple of great games up to the 60s in those fast-paced matchup. This is one of those, so I kind of do like it. You know what I mean? I think his ownership probably low too. It's just very scary to play because of the price. I mean, he has to hit you 60 Fanduel points or more. And he's just a mid-tier jumper. That's what he does. The Pelicans are pretty good mid-tier defender. I really don't see in his game to do it, but I just like the pace of the game. So I will have some ownership of DeRozan. I know his ownership is below because of the price, but I just like the matchup, and I'm not 100% confident just because of the price, honestly. But I mean, I will have some DeRozan. Let's just put it that way. Drew Holiday, 8.5. He's fine. I think it's kind of pricey on FanDuel. $600 cheaper on DK is a little bit more manageable. Either way, he should get some of the usage because Elf is out. He plays more point guard. Zach LaVine, 8.4. Zach LaVine again. I mean, he's gonna have much lower usage against a Houston team, but 8.4 feels expensive. I can't do it. $600 cheap on DK, and still I wouldn't touch it. Maybe cash game, yes, because you feel safe with the minutes and usage. So cash game, I think you should go there. CJ McCollum, 6.8, still hasn't really blown up yet. Against LA, this game did play. This is one of the first games to open up. You might want to take a look at that. 6.8, you can take a shot at CJ McCollum. If you're not playing Dame, play CJ. Rodney Hood is 6,000 now. He's definitely not in play for me. Justin Holiday, 5.8, sure. He's doing better. Usage is there. 5.8 is creeping up. Rodney McGruder, 5.7. Very, very much in play in FanDuel. Very in play. 5.7. He's $700 more on Draftkings. And I still want to play that because it's Atlanta. So, yeah, I definitely want to take a shot at that. Eric Gordon. It's Eric Gordon. I'm pretty sure his ownership will be way low, especially the fact that Harden's back. And this guy's just been disappointing people left and right. He's taking a ton of shots. He's not making it, right? He's $400 more on DraftKings, which sucks. But on FanDuel, you can take a chance at Eric Gordon. Just knowing they're playing against Chicago. Chicago does not defend the three well. Transitional threes and stuff like that. Just Chicago sucks at it. And Eric Gordon takes a bunch of threes. This could be a spot where Eric Gordon light it up. I mean, same reason how Clay Thompson lit it up on Chicago. I would have a pretty amount of Eric Gordon, and if he sucked, that's my day. I'll call it that. But I'm gonna play him on Fanduel. I'm gonna ride it. Dwayne Wade, 4.7. I'm not good with Dwayne Wade. Jordan Clarkson's 4.7. Take a shot at that. Malik Monk's 4.4. If you think he's gonna blow up, yeah, sure, why not? Marco Bellinet is 3.8. Good punt. Blankney 3.8. Had a clutch shot in the last game. He's 3.8. I don't mind it. Skousis 3.6. First game against Lakers, he blew up. I don't think he might do that again, but he's a good punt either way. On FanDuel, these prices you just don't care. James Harden 11.7. I like him a lot today, obviously for good reason, because against the Bulls. But just coming back from injuries, games get carried away, he would be the first to just sit out. Victor Oladipo is 8.9, $1,200 cheaper on Draftkings. So you want to take a shot at Victor again, play him on Draftkings, but not on FanDuel because it's Boston. Gary Harris is 7.5, $1,100 cheaper on DK. He's in play. Kent Bazemore is 6.7, $9 cheaper on DK. More in play on Draftkings. I mean, Kent Bazemore and Terrence Prince, they're kind of the same players. If these, they can always have massive game, but they normally don't get there. So it's always a GGP play. Just don't sprinkle too much of them in your ownership. Jeremy Lamb is 5.3, $400 cheaper on DraftKings. I think I'll take a shot at Jeremy Lamb on DraftKings. He's doing a little bit better now, finally. And then against a favorable matchup against the freaking Cleveland Cavaliers. That's a good spot for him, and you know his ownership is going to be low because people always look at the game log and see that he's doing bad. But this is a good matchup for him. Monte Morris, I give up on you. Josh Hart is 4.1, super cheap now. But the Lakers are fully healthy, so I don't want any part of that. Vince Carter, 3.6, sure. But no for me. Tyler Dorsey, no. Marcus Smart is 4,000, no. Is he out? Okay, Porter's out, huh? Maybe there will be more minutes out there for like Bembry and Prince and stuff. Oh, actually, no. Oh, never mind. The Water played for Cleveland. I thought he played for Atlanta. My bad. LeBron James, hold on. It's LeBron James. I'm not going there. He's very passive nowadays. So I'll pass. Nikola Mirotic, 8.3. That's too pricey if AD is playing. Come here, Soju. Josh Richardson. This stupid dog. Josh Richardson, 7.3. He's fine, but I'd rather play Winslow for the same upside and cheaper against Atlanta. Rudy Gay is 6.8. Sure. That's the other guy, I guess, in San Antonio that is decent. Price is creeping up though, so I don't like that. Nick Batum is 6.6, $600 cheaper on DK. It's also in play. Just not getting very. He could be one of the guys who disappoint you though. Like he's just like a 4x, 5x kind of guy. Carmelo, 6.2, $5 cheaper on DraftKings. Had a great game. I like him a little bit too against the Bulls. I don't mind it. Evan Turner is 5,000. Evan Turner this year is different. He's turning things around. Not like Yasir. He just sucked. I like Evan Turner. He's 5,000. Kind of bit little meat bones there left for upside. Not a ton, but he's okay. Then we got Eton Moore at 4.8. He's fine. Justin Winslow, my dude, 4.7. I'll take that low price. for the upside against Atlanta. I think he should get 40 points today. Fanduel points, that is. You know what I'm talking about. Sam Decker is 4-5. That's just ridiculous. Lance Stevenson 4-4. No. MKG, I like that 4-1. That's a sneaky price. These kind of games where Cleveland kind of turn the ball over a ton. I like MKG upside for that. Play more of him in Fanduel because that upside for steals is like worth more. So I like him a lot on Fanduel. Draftkings, he's priced up $200 more, but I still don't mind it because I know his ownership is always low. But against a matchup like this, I'll take advantage and play him. We got Prince here at 6'8". Man, his price is the same pretty much. He hasn't got it going. If you think the game stayed a little bit closer, Terran Prince should go off, then play him. He has one of the highest usage there in the team still. Joel Ingles 6'4". Sure, I'm not in love with it. Cedi Osman is 6'2". Forgot he gets a lot of 24, 23 use. Yeah, his usage rate is good. Minutes is safe. I'm okay with him. Not in love with it. Gordon Hayward is 5'4". If he can do that again, yes. But against Indiana, I'll pass though. Brembry 4'9". He's in play. If you're not playing Prince, play Brembry at 4'9". They're kind of the same player. What's going down here? Some more. We don't need to play Gerald Green anymore. That's great. Shannon Hutchinson's 3'8", but no. Derek Jones 3'5". I think he's a good punt for Fanduel, and just take the 0 there. But if somehow it blows out or something like that, he's gonna get some runs and he should do fine. I think he's a good punt on Fanduel in that position. Small forward kind of sucks. You can take a shot at Derek Jones. Tyreek Evans, man, this is like all red. Defensively, this is a bad matchup. Tyreek Evans just super cheap right now, but yeah, he's just not doing much for some reason. The usage is there, but I don't know what's wrong with this guy. Feels like last year in Memphis, he's just playing so hard just so he can get out of the team, like just so that his value goes up, so he get traded. And now that he got traded, finally, he just mediocre again. But yeah, it's not the spot, man. I've been trying to get Tyreek Evans for a good game lately because he's so cheap, but he hasn't gotten there. Even against the Bulls, like, disappointing. That's all I can say. I think that's it. That's about it there. Power forward. Let's go. Come on. LMA 8-1. Yes, against the Pelicans. He's a cheaper stud again in San Antonio. Besides, yeah, that's him. He's the cheapest stud there. Because DeRozan is 9'9". He has the highest usage rate at 33 so far. Last 3 games, 31, 24, 33 is him or DeRozan or Gay. Wendell Carter, 7'4". These guys is sneaky good, but his price is creeping up. I'm gonna pass it. Yeah, I'm done. I can't do it. He's $1,900 cheaper on DK, so you can take a stab at him still there. But on Fanduel, I won't be touching that. Kyle Kuzma is 6'6". He's fine. Last match against Portland, he did well. I don't see why he can't do that again. PJ Tucker is 5'6", $1,100. No, $1,000 cheaper on Draftkings. Much more in play there. Marcus Morris, 5'2", is too much for me. Even more expensive than Draftkings. Zach Collins, 4'8". He's fine. He did well against LA opening game. I don't see anything should change there. I'm fine with him, and he's been doing pretty well most of the games. Just the minutes is really not that safe, but if he give you around 25 minutes, he should crush that price. Anthony Davis, pretty sure he's gonna play, but he's 12-2 on Fanduel. I don't think he'll go there, or 12-2. I'd rather play it for DeRozan with the same kind of upside potential. Paul Millsap is 6'9". He's still cheap, $1,200 cheaper on Draftkings. Makes a very tempting price for Paul Millsap. But like one of those guys who hasn't got that explosive game yet. Brandon Ingram is 6'9". I don't know why. I don't like this dude anymore after the cheap punch he landed on Chris Paul. That's a bitch move, but he's 6'9". Besides fantasy wise, I mean, he's short. Sorry about that. My dog is killing me today. Jason Tatum, 6'4". It's Jason Tatum. He's in play because the price is cheap. I don't care about that matchup. I think if it stays close, Jason Tatum should do well. Definitely not an exciting pick on Fanduel. It's $400 cheaper on Draftkings, which is almost the same. It's a bonus. No, not a good matchup for you. Larry Nance, 6'3". The spin is not there. I don't know why. He's one of the talented players there. Tyus Young, no. Kelly O, 5'9". He's interesting. If the games kind of get carried away, sure, I think Kelly O might get a run, and it should be a good matchup. But it is Kelly O. Like his floor is like literally 5 or something like that. Derek Favors, 5'3". $800 cheaper on DraftKings. More in play there. Alfamino, 5,000. If you're not playing Derek Collison, I'm assuming you're playing Alfamino, which is fine. Trey Loud, Marvin Williams, none of these guys really matter. Maurice Bellman, 3'6". Nah. That's it. Last, we got center. The Joker. He's 10-1. When the Joker and Eiffel Tower bang heads, they kind of cancel out and they don't do well. I'm not going there for that extreme price. White size. Oh man, here's some news. White says battling migraine is unknown if he will suit up against the Hawks. Oh, come on. Good old DFS. Okay, so if Whiteside does not play, I'm fine with Capella. And now it makes Alex Lynn in play. It makes Dedmon more in play. It just brings out other options for me. Headache, migraine? Come on, man. Such a P. Clint Capella, that just changed my whole day up. I just ruined my whole day. Like, my whole lineup was like, I have a whole construction, whole play pool. Now I have to, fucking asshole. Clint Capella, 8'4". He's fine, like I said. Great matchup. $1,000 cheap on DraftKings. Jagal McGee, the GOAT, 7'6". For sure, he's in play. Still very cheap on DraftKings. DraftKings doesn't like to raise his price up, so I like him a lot. Nurkic, 7,000. I'm okay. I'd rather play McGee or Capella. Al Horford. Funny thing, I saw a funny video today. Al Horford. The dude is literally afraid of the ball. Like, just if you see the balls coming, he'll duck. He throw his hand up. Like, it's funny, and then it's actually a thing. This dude is afraid of the ball. Like, how can you be afraid of the ball? You're playing basketball, bro. That shit's crazy. It's actually a funny video. Christian Thompson, 5,000, $200 cheap. He's in play. I don't mind the Cody Zeller matchup with him. Paul Gasol is 4'7". No. Cody Zeller 4'6". Mr. 5X. Play him in cash. He's gonna play 5X again for you. I like him there. I don't mind it. Bam. If Whiteside somehow rules out, you just gotta have to lock Bam in for 3.9 for value, man. That's very cheap. I will have some exposure to Bam also if Whiteside's out. Julius Randle, nah, I think he's okay, but looks like there might be some value in center. That's why. Miles Turner is a P. He got like 6 blocks against the Bulls, so he did well there for 40 fantasy points. But other than that, guy sucks. Alex Lynn, I'll consider you if only Whiteside's out. The same thing with Dedmon. Mason Plumlee is a no-go against the Utah Jazz. And then we got Felicio, who sneaky sometimes gets value in 10x. Just like the other game. I forgot who we play. Well, I won't go there. That's rare occurrence. Robin Lopez, just the caveman. I don't know why he's still in the league. They don't play you. And Okafor just sucked. Just awful. That's it, guys. That's it for position breakdown. If you haven't yet, give me a like, subscribe, and join my page, man. We have a lot of players in the group, or they are constantly winning, and I'm proud of that. I'm really happy that they are doing so well now. Like I'm every day I'm seeing winners posting up winnings. Congratulations for you guys. You guys are getting the process done. You guys know exactly what you guys want to do now, and it's working for you guys, you know. So I'm happy. Keep up the winning. Keep up the post, man. I do love it. I enjoy seeing you guys win. Other than that, guys, good luck. Happy weekend. Stay safe. Peace.